what's the point here? The point is to be well prepared for what it is that you think you want to do, because what you think you want to do may not be what you want to do. It may not be what you're willing to sacrifice. You may not have the capacity to even start yet. And so you decide to start, and you get maybe a client. A client's totally into this. They're going to help you out. So the client puts up money, but the client wants equity, right? Well, that's fine. Wanting equity in some instances is better. If the business fails, then you don't have to necessarily pay them back unless it's part of your business arrangement. And if a business does fail and you borrowed money, then you still owe that money. So the concerns are huge. And just so you know, the money that I make from the gym, they all go back into the gym. So the profits that I've made throughout multiple gyms that we've built from years, we've built one and the profits go into the next one. So the only thing that the Richey family sees, my family sees, is the money I make as a personal trainer, the money that I make when I do, I don't know, like some of my work for NASM, like that goes to me. It doesn't go into the businesses. And we still live in a tiny apartment in New York City. We're not balling, is what I'm saying. I'm not balling. I'm not making a lot of money. And the business is keeping money and growing. And that's why we're able to expand. And I will not see a profit on the investment for about 4 years. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you have the patience to do? Do you want to be a gym owner for that long? And maybe you want to put more into a gym. Maybe you listen to this and you're already a gym owner and you're like, man, that's all you spent. It's not. But you may have spent a lot more on your gym than I did. And there's some people out there that can find a lot cheaper ways to do it. I'm just going to build out cubbies. I don't need to buy lockers at 24 for $8,000, or I live close to a place that makes lockers, so I can just go and pick them up and I can save myself $4,000, whatever it is. Can you find ways to do that? Great. And if you cannot, this may not be the pool that you're ready to swim in. Do I want you to open a gym? Man, I would love it. I think it's so exciting. It's been a great experience for me. But I've known many gym owners throughout the years who are no longer gym owners. People that have failed in that process. So my hope for you is not to scare you off, but it is to shake the reality into you so that you do the work in advance to identify whether or not you can afford to open a gym, whether or not you can keep enough money so that you can stay open long enough. Because I think a lot of people, they go, oh, I got $150,000 to spend on a gym. And then they sign the lease. And so now they only have $100,000 to spend on a gym. And then they build out with $95,000. They got $5,000 in the bank. And they can't afford to pay rent the next month or 2 months. And there are more bills coming out, and then there's electricity, and then you got to pay for your Wi-Fi, and you got to pay for your platform, booking platforms. And I mean, it's a lot more than I initially thought. And then if you're going to have employees, that's going to be your biggest expense probably than anything else. What you going to do? This is a warning shot. It's a warning shot, knowing that, yes, is this a dream of yours? Good. Lay out that dream as clearly as possible and then identify whether or not that's still a dream.